Bear with me as I take a walk down reminiscing lane. My earliest Christmas memory, I have a lot of memories from the 70s, the early 70s. We would go to Grandma's every Christmas. By the time I was 16 or 17 years old, I finally figured out it was possible to get to West Virginia in the daylight. Because we always showed up at Grandma's at 3 in the morning. Because we would leave for Grandma's for Christmas when Dad got off of work. We'd load up in the truck like a bunch of hillbillies, and off to West Virginia we'd go. West Virginia is only about 5 hours from Cincinnati, where I grew up, but it would take us 12 hours. So when I first took a trip to West Virginia from Cincinnati, I asked Dad about that. He said, you 3 kids. I said, no, all explained. So my best and wonderful memories are going to Grandma's and getting there at 3 in the morning. And my most memorable, favorite Christmas gift that I ever got, I got at Grandma's. There was 2 of them that year. Hey, listen. You got one that was your favorite. Here's mine. A Star Trek utility belt. I told you I'm from the 70s, all right? And a $6 million man doll. Come on now, don't look at me like you don't know what I'm talking about up in here. It was not a doll, it was an action figure. Let's get that out of the way. And I have pictures being at Grandma's house, and Grandma passed away about 23 years ago. Being at Grandma's house in Rainelle, West Virginia. If you don't know where that is, that's about an hour from the big bridge in West Virginia, the New River Gorge Bridge. And that year, I was on cloud 9, and I have never forgotten that gift. So you probably have some gifts that you're thinking of now too. I've taken you down memory lane. So here's what I want you to do this morning. I want you to worship with us, enjoy some of these traditional Christmas songs, and some songs that are not traditional. I'm just going to put that out there, all right? I'm just going to let that lay there for a minute. They are original. These guys are awesome in their talent. And some of this stuff up here this morning, these people wrote and arranged. So just have a good time, and we're so glad you're here today. God bless you. This is a Judah Christmas.
Dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear the sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
They told me, ba-rum-bum-bum-bum, our newborn king to see, ba-rum-bum-bum-bum. Our finest gifts we bring, ba-rum-bum-bum-bum, to lay before the king, ba-rum-bum-bum-bum, rum-bum-bum-bum, rum-bum-bum-bum. So to honor him, ba-rum-bum-bum-bum, when we little baby, ba-rum-bum-bum-bum. Then he smiled at me. Ba-rum-bum-bum-bum.
That's my favorite line right there.
Me and my drum. Me and my
Come on now, drum! Here we go now, come on. Come on, Tyler. Woo! We have a brand new talent today. Who reminds me of me 45 years ago.
In the middle of a forest, there's a clearing by a stream where a mother holds her newborn and the child begins to dream. And he dreams of hopes unspoken when the tears of man will cease. And his mother holds him closer, for he is the Prince of Peace. Let the bells ring out these tidings. go across the land that a king is born in Bethlehem, and his kingdom is at hand. Let the world rejoice together as it looks upon the stars, knowing every man's our brother, and that every child is ours. The herald angels sing glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies, with the heavenly host proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. The herald angels sing glory to the newborn King. In the middle of a forest, there's a clearing by a stream, where a mother holds her newborn, and the child begins to dream.
What a man.
There's not many things more amazing than watching a young person just start to develop that heart of worship. And you can tell he's already carrying an anointing for it, and I'm so excited to see what that's going to lead to. I just wanted to speak a little bit about Christmas and some of the things that we need to focus on and maybe some of the things that we don't. For the past several years, I've started to notice, and I know it's normal as you get older, but trying to get that perfect Christmas that you remember when you were a child, that like formed that memory that you want to recreate, and everything seemed so perfect. But each time that you try to match that, you're putting in so much of your own effort that your eyes cannot be on Jesus if it's on trying to recreate a moment you had in the past. And I find a lot of us are guilty of this, and it seems like the holiday season ends up being more stressful than a celebration. And it's because we're trying so hard to make everything sit just right, to make everything look like everything is going so well. And a lot of us even measure family success that way. But when you do that, you take your eyes off the real reason that there is a Christmas at all. But as the world's kind of lost its way a little bit, I couldn't help but turn to Isaiah 9, where it says, "The people who walk in darkness will see a great light. For those who lived in the land of deep darkness, a light will shine. His people will rejoice. They will rejoice before you." And then it goes on to say, "For a child is born to us, a son is given to us. The government will rest on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. And when you think about that and set your eyes on Jesus and all that he is, and that's the whole reason that this season is a thing, is because God gave that initial gift to us. Then all of the little things that you put effort into, they regain that childlike magic. I think that's part of the reason Jesus tells us to have childlike faith. It just makes things more special. So instead of focusing on making this Christmas perfect, doing everything on a checklist, just try to focus on the fact that all we're doing is celebrating the fact that our King was born.
You think the only music going to be in heaven is harp music? Wrong. Joy to the world. Sing this one with us. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. of the worst Christmas gifts I got. I must have been 6. I was the church brat. I was forevermore put out in the hallway during Sunday school. And the Sunday school superintendent and my dad had a 2-for-1 sale. You got in trouble at Sunday school, you got in trouble at home. One year we exchanged gifts and I got a pair of moccasins. I didn't like those moccasins. I decided I was going to thump the little boy in the head who got a toy bicycle and take his toy bicycle and give him my moccasins. That's vividly in my head too. That's my therapy issue. What is yours? Faith Noel.
God of creation, there at the start, before the beginning of time. With no point of reference, you spoke to the dark and fleshed out the wonder of light. And as you speak, 100 billion galaxies are born. In the vapor of your breath, the planets form. The stars were made to worship so alive. I can see your heart in everything you say. Every burning star, a signal fire of grace. Creation sings your praises so alive. So will I. You are God of your promise. You don't speak in vain, no syllable empty your voice. For once you have spoken.
Can we have a little bit on that microphone,
Nature and
please?
science follow the sound of your voice. And as you speak, 100 billion creatures catch your breath, evolving in pursuit of what you say. If it all reveals your nature so alive, I can see your heart in everything you say. Every painted sky, a canvas of your grace. Creation still obeys you so alive. So will I. Stars were made to worship so alive. If the mountains bow in reverence, so will I. If the oceans roar your greatness, so will I. For if everything exists to lift you high, so will I. If the wind goes where you send it, so will I. If the rocks cry out in silence, so will I. If the sum of all of grace still falls shy, we'll sing again 100 billion times. Chase down my heart through all of my failure and pride. On the hill you created, the light of the world, abandoned in darkness to die. And as you speak, 100 billion failures disappear. Where you lost your life so I could find it here. If you left the grave behind you, so will I. I can see your heart in everything you've done. Every part designed in a work of art called love. If you gladly chose surrender, so will I. I can see your heart a billion different ways. Every precious one is a child you died to save. If you gave your life to love them, so will I. You would again 100 billion times. What measure could amount to your desire? You're the one who never leaves the one behind.
couple of years ago, this youngin's parents came to me and said, will you teach her to play the piano? I tried for about 6 months, and it was obvious she needed someone that was incredible to teach her because she was incredible. I'm just awesome. I'm not incredible. I will let this next soloist speak for himself.
What's up, y'all? There's a lot of people from standing right here. Mic check. Born of a virgin, came to get this fire burning. Inside my heart is yearning for my Savior turning. He coming back, so I'm trying to be ready. Yeah, hey, look, infant fins weighing down, boy, it's time to give it up. Born in a manger, whole life facing danger. Free me from my lust, pride, hatred, and my anger. Yeah, joy to the world and joy to the earth. Cause we got a God that love us more than we deserve. A king that came to serve and not be served. What a love this is we can never earn. Yeah. Every knee gon' bow and every tongue confess. If you love the Lord, say it with your chest. Cause he's with me in the valley of the death. Whom shall I fear when my God's near? If it's 2 or 3 in his name, I know my God's here. Father, you get all the glory. While I'm on this earth, I'ma tell you a story. Yeah, I'ma tell you a story. Walking on water, showing us the Father. Had a price I could pay. He said, Luke, I got it. So I lift up a hallelujah. Cause I've been saved by the blood of Yeshua, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. When I think about his grace, I fall to the floor. Rob me to my core, I wanna know you more. I just wanna give it all to be inside your courts. But I know it won't be easy. But you told me that you never leave me. So I'm boasting in your suffering. Apart from you, I'm nothing. I broke your heart and still you show me loving. All your ways amaze me, yeah. Every knee gon' bow and every tongue confess. If you love the Lord, say it with your chest. Cause he's with me in the valley of the death. Whom shall I fear when my God's here? If there's 2 or 3 in his name, I know my God's here. Yeah, while I'm on this earth, I'ma tell you a story. Father, you get all the glory. Yeah, I'ma tell you a story.